Hey, this is Luke Driscoll from the Rock and Roll Jamboree, heard only on Rowan Radio 89.7 WGLS FM. And now, let's head back to the game.
Back here in beautiful Wilmington, Delaware on the riverfront, I'm J.J. Michalski. Blue Rocks currently trail the Myrtle Beach Pelicans 2-1 as we enter here into the bottom of the seventh inning. Pitching change for the Pelicans, presented to you by Diamond State Coins and Currency. Into the game, Ryan Lawler. Lawler, so far this season with Myrtle Beach, 0-2 with a 2.20 ERA in 20 games. He'll face MJ Melendez, Sebastian Rivero, and Ricky Aracena due up for the Rocks here in the bottom of the seventh. Lawler has had 2 saves and 2 opportunities this year. He's thrown 32.2 innings, given up 22 hits, 10 runs, 8 of them earned, a home run. He's hit 2 batters, walked 13, and opponents hitting 183 against him so far. The 25-year-old winds and fires. MJ Melendez fouls off the first pitch back towards the broadcast booth into the stands for strike one. Lawler's last appearance was on August 27th. That came on the road in Potomac. He threw an inning and 2/3, gave up 1 hit, walked 2, and struck out 4. Second pitch to MJ Melendez, a curveball on the outside corner for a called strike 2. Melendez, the left-handed catcher for the Blue Rocks, currently ranked the number 10 prospect for the Kansas City Royals per MLB Pipeline. Time's called at the plate. MJ Melendez takes a step out. Beautiful day here in Wilmington. Blue skies. Sun's out. Clouds around. A beautiful day for baseball. The 0-2 Melendez swung on and missed for strike 3. Melendez retired for the second time today, and that brings up the DH and Sebastian Rivero. Rivero, so far in the game, 1 for 2 with a strikeout of his own. Braylon Marquez, 6 innings pitched for the Myrtle Beach Pelicans today. He gave up 5 hits, 1 run, which was earned. He walked 1, struck out 6 through 87 pitches, 62 of them for strikes. Marquez really dazzling for Myrtle Beach today. First pitch to Rivero is a called strike on the outside corner by the home plate, Ben Rosen. Rivero digs in on the right side, brown bat in his hands. Bobs it up and down. Second pitch misses outside and low. 1-1 in the count to Sebastian Rivero. Ryan Lawler on the hill for the Myrtle Beach Pelicans, who lead 2-1. The 1-1 pitch swung and missed. Count moves to 1-2. Sebastian getting a little bit out on his front foot and trying to make a difference right now for the Blue Rocks. Haven't had a whole lot of offense today for them. Last hit for them in the bottom of the 6th inning by Denisher Carrasco. He doubled to right field. But other than that, the last run scored for the Blue Rocks came back in the second. The 1-2 pitch skied into right field. Running in on it is Delvin Zinn. He'll call everyone off, and he squeezes the ball to make the catch for the second out of the inning. So that brings to the plate the switch-hitting second baseman for the Blue Rocks, Ricky Aracena. Aracena returning from the IL in the middle of July for the Blue Rocks, and a good sign for them as they continue to keep the offense rolling and had one of their best months in the month of August. Went on to win 19 games in August, tying a season high, which they set in May. First pitch to Aracena. He looks at a curveball across the plate, but it's called a ball. A nice first pitch by Lawler. Attacked the batter with the breaking pitch, and Aracena expecting a fastball, looking for that. Takes it. Now he fouls off the second pitch towards the screen. Count moves to 1-1. 5 hits in the game for the Rocks, but they trail the Pelicans 2-1. Blue Rocks with 2 errors on the afternoon so far. Lawler working from the full wind. Aracena wobbling his bat back and forth. White batting gloves. He wears the knee-high socks. Lawler's 1-1 pitch is high and upstairs. Eric Gonzalez not able to hold on to it. Ball rolls to the screen. 2-1 is the count to Aracena. Ricky, so far in the game, 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts. Looking to change that now as the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed. Aracena tries to check his swing. Unable to do so as he has his momentum going forward and it takes him through the plate. "51 hits for the second baseman this season. 2-2 count to him. And a curveball called strike 3. Ricky Aracena strikes out to end the 7th. And the Blue Rocks retired in order. 1, 2, 3, they go. We'll head to the 8th inning. Corey Nido back with your play-by-play when we return here on the Blue Rocks Radio Network.
All right, thank you very much, Joe. We are getting ready here tonight for a battle of the top 2 teams in the Carolina League. The Down East Wood Ducks, the Advanced A affiliate of the Texas Rangers, coming in with the best record in the league at 84-43, clinching the first half Southern Division, leading the second half standings here in the Southern Division as well, taking on Wilmington, of course, JJ, who won the first half Northern Division title, and just a game out of being in first place after they took 3 of 4 against the first place Salem Red Sox. Last night they had a big 4-1 win on a monster game from Brewer Hicklin. 3 homers from the outfielder, the first ever Blue Rock to have a 3-homer game. Really a special night for Brewer.
Hicklin with an awesome night, got a couple of interviews afterwards and just super excited. He said in the interview, couldn't keep the smile off his face as he rounded all the bases after the 3rd home run, and just a really special moment for him. Not really a better guy on this team that you could want that for. Brewer's done so many great things this season for the Blue Rocks. He's in the community here in Wilmington, and someone that the Royals are really looking on to be a leader when he comes up to the pros.
Hicklin, just an absolute monster series. 9 for 13. 5 of those 9 hits, of course, being home runs. He also had a double and 7 runs batted in. And now the Blue Rocks will certainly hope to keep his hot bat going. They're going to need it. This Down East team is impressive, JJ. These 2 teams met just last week in Kinston. The Rocks only able to take the opener of the series 6-5. All 3 games were decided by 1 run. They were walked off in the middle game on the 17th by a score of 4-3, and then in the series finale on Sunday, they lost on a go-ahead 2-out, 2-run single by Yanyo Perez in a 5-4 setback. So tonight, the Rocks looking for their first series win against the best team in the Carolina League, and many believe this is the preview of what will be in the championship series later this season.
Well, you mentioned it, Corey. Down East leads the season series 7-3, and we might be seeing these teams play once more, even though this is their final regular season series. Last weekend down in Kinston, Blue Rocks were only outscored 14-13 over that series, so a very close series offensively. It's really going to come down to who has the better pitching along the run, and right now the Blue Rocks pitching staff has been fantastic, and they've really been getting the gears going.
Let's get you tonight's starting lineup for the series opener, starting with the Down East Wood Ducks. Here's JJ.
Down East Wood Ducks 80-42 overall, 32-26 here in the second half. Leading off is Josh Altman. He'll play second base. The catcher Sam Huff bats second. Curtis Terry is the DH. He'll bat third. Sherton Apostel bats fourth, and he's the third baseman. Yanyo Perez is in right field, and he'll bat fifth. Diosbel Arias is the shortstop. He'll bat sixth. Batting seventh is Bubba Thompson in center field. The first baseman, Clay Middleton, bats eighth. And rounding out the order for first-year manager Corey Ragsdale is Franklin Rollin. Again, that order for the Down East Wood Ducks: Altman, Huff, Terry, Apostel, Perez, Arias, Thompson, Middleton, and Rollin.
For the first half Northern Division champion Wilmington Blue Rocks, the Advanced A affiliate of the Kansas City Royals, 75-53 overall, 31-28 here in the second half. Ricky Aracena, the switch-hitting second baseman, leads things off. Batting second, the right fielder is the red-hot Brewer Hicklin. Kyle Isbell is the center fielder. He bats third. Dennisher Carrasco will bat cleanup. He's the DH. Playing third base is Kyle Castor. He hits fifth. The number 6 hitter playing first base is Nick Prado. Christian Perez, the shortstop, bats seventh. The number 8 hitter and catching is MJ Melendez, and Colby Schultz, the left fielder, rounds out the order for first-year manager Scott Thorman. Once again, the lineup for the Blue Crew: Aracena, Hicklin, Isbell, Carrasco, Castor, Prado, Perez, Melendez, Schultz. On the mound first for the Blue Rocks, a top 20 prospect in the Royal system, southpaw Austin Cox. He is 2-3 with a 3.19 earned run average. He's making his third start against Down East, so certainly familiar against his very talented Wood Ducks club. Meanwhile, he will take on the league leader in ERA, Sal Mendez, who is 6-1 with a 2.34 ERA, making his first start against the Blue Rocks this season. It's Wizards in Magic night here at the ballpark as the Blue Rocks are sporting special Harry Potter themed jerseys. And we have butterbeer on the concourse, and we have a lot of magic and fun on tap. Also have baseball on deck. Top two teams in the Carolina League, the Down East Wood Ducks visiting the hometown Wilmington Blue Rocks. And we have all the action coming up next on the Blue Rocks Radio Network. Blue Rocks.
Aggressive swing by Melendez on the first pitch of the at-bat. And we've seen him take some really powerful swings, and he's been able to jump the yard a couple of times so far this season. For the Blue Rocks, he's a really good spark to have in the middle of your lineup. He gets the job done offensively with sac flies and RBIs, but he also has the power to leave the yard.
Righty kicks, and the pitch is drilled deep right field. Forget about this one. A no-doubter by MJ Melendez, a two-run homer, and the Blue Rocks lead it 4-0 on a mammoth blast off the bat of MJ Melendez.
McCarty comes set once again, delivers the 1-1. Prado ropes it into right field, going back on the ball, and it hits off the base of the wall. Hill's around second, he'll go to third. Prado pulls into second base with a stand-up double. The Blue Rocks' third hit of the evening comes from Nick Prado, a line drive to right field, and the Blue Rocks offense gets it going here in the sixth inning. A light mist falling here at Frawley Stadium. These storms have been delayed all day. Second pitch to Christian Perez, grounded to the right side into right field. Hill's going to score from third. Prado coming from second. Ball gets past the right fielder, and Melendez is coming home to score now. Throw comes in from the right fielder, caught by Rivera, and the tag is applied to Melendez. But this game now tied at 2, as getting the job done is Christian Perez with an RBI double down the right field line. And the rain played into it. Jod Carter wasn't able to field it cleanly. It bounced right past him. Perez with a bases-clearing double. Melendez thrown out at home on the plate now, 2 outs in the inning. But the Blue Rocks tie the game 2-2 here in Frawley Stadium.